Hello everyone, Sam is here from my forexmagicweb.com. I'm making this a small video uh, uh, sh- uh, intent to show how this my system, Magic IB system, works and how to use those 40 minutes and 20-minute charts, how to use them. Someone out of my subscribers keep asking and I'm keep delaying and I'm really sorry. I think it was Tim, right? So today I'm, finally making it, Tim, for you especially and for everybody else because it will help everybody. So let's get started. Okay. My Magic IB system, easy, a little bit learning and a little bit of analysis, which is good, because you want to know if you open a trade, just, don't open a trade based on an indicator said so or some ES says so, and that's you don't even know what's happening, right? So if you learn a little bit, nothing much, it's not a rocket science. So you know what's exactly happening, and that will boost your confidence. Okay. So this is how it is. Let's get started with. Usually I don't care about this month, this pair, but I'm showing in this one because this is the one moved a lot last week, and others as well, same. But a lot of people trade this pair, so that's why. But pound yen, pound Aussie, they all moved a lot. Euro yen, because of the yen is strength. But what I'm going to show is that it's a lot of fuss about, yen getting strength in the market, right? Yen getting strong. And, why it's getting so much strength, and Abe is doing this, and Finmin is doing this, or Bank of Japan is doing this. But to be honest with you, it was imminent. It's supposed to happen, and it did happen. So it's like if you know what it is, then it's nothing unusual. All right. The reason is that look at this chart. I had this USD yen monthly chart. It's March 2015, and we are now April, right? 2015. We started April, almost a year. Okay. So a year ago, we were going up, and this was my analysis, and this was my target. And from here, this one bouncing from here, and I was tracking it and trading it, and we all, all my subscribers, and this was the last one that, from 121 to, up to 124, 25. This is the area. This was the final target. And after that, my second chart, watch this, was this. When we got there, this is what I said. So how do I know? How did I know at that time? It's June last year that we will come back to 108, 110 area. This is the area: 108.97, 110.65, 110.51, 108.21. We're supposed to come down here. This is, you can see it clearly. And what happened? Today we are sitting here, and even below a little bit. Like I said, it's like we are right now exactly at this number here, 108, even below that. Okay, 108.97. We are at 108.61 because we went down to 108. This is a big low, right? So this is the key: the weekly chart and a monthly chart, and these highs and lows. These are the numbers. These are the key numbers where this price action PA travel in between, from one number to another, one number to another. If you mark these numbers just like that, that's it. What you do next, I'll show you. And when you subscribe, what I do is I give you the template, making this, save. I have saved all the templates just like that. This chart, USD yen monthly chart template means what you can do is you open your simple, monthly chart and apply the template. Boom, you have all these things, highs and lows and mark, and everything just like this, a chart just like this on your computer. So what I do is I provide this, all these like 10 pairs, 10 or 12 pairs. Okay. These templates and all the indexes. Okay. USD index, pound index, yen index, because they are very important, very, 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 very important. So also the templates for the indexes, so we know exactly whichever pair you're doing, But you should not be trading more than 2 pairs a week. I mean, on a weekly basis means, I don't recommend that trading, opening a trade in, pound yen and here euro Aussie and, USD yen and euro USD 4 or 5 pair, that's messed up. If you find a daily, weekly, or a monthly setup, nice setup, especially a weekly chart setup, then trade in that direction only, and trade that pair only, and you will see what will be the result. USD yen 1 monthly chart. So okay, now this one. So basically, we're supposed to come down here all the way, right? And every time it goes up, leave it alone, and every time it start coming down, trade it. But how? So because of that, I have created this strategy, which is very, very lucrative if you use it properly, learn and use it. 40-minute chart and 20-minute chart. Let's start with 40-minute chart. These are different kind of candles. They are not normal Japanese candles. These are very precise candles, exact. You can see there's just highs and lows and no wicks, big wicks, and a lot of noise is just cut out, right? So you have now, do you see white horizontal lines? Okay, now wherever the price is, if I mark here up there, if I go all the way up and mark this number here, doesn't mean anything because right now we're not there. So we're not concerned about these numbers like around 120 or something, right? We are concerned about the numbers where the price action is. So what we do is from the monthly chart here, we're not going to be marking 40-minute chart like these numbers, 126, 135, because it's irrelevant right now, right? The relevant numbers are here. This is, between, 110, 114, 115, 108, 110, 111, right? And this 113.65. These are the numbers that we are in between right now, 107.20, 110.65. So these are the number because the price is traveling through those numbers. So we want to see what's happening around those numbers and if we are holding the number or breaking the number. This is what the price action does, believe me. Monthly and weekly chart, usually weekly, but I'm not showing weekly here, I'm showing monthly here for a reason. Okay, so usually I mark the weekly numbers too, but in this one we don't have much weekly numbers. That's why I'm using weekly number. That's why I'm using monthly chart. See, the weekly is only, you can see this here, right? Or at least this length here. That's it. But all the numbers behind here on a monthly chart not showing on a weekly. So that's why I'm using monthly. All these numbers here, right? All right. So let's go on a 40-minute chart and see what's happening. Price were messing around here for a couple, right? So we bounce from here. This is something. This is what is monthly high. MH means monthly high. 110.65. Was price coming down here at 111.58 and then 110.55. 65 start making a blue candle. So we want to know what is that number and why did I, have market monthly high. So let's go find this monthly high, 110.65. Where it is. So 110.65 is this clear high here, all right? So this is what it is. I didn't see on 40-minute chart and mark this number here, but I see this number here first and then mark on a 40-minute chart. 110.65, I mark on a 40-minute chart. Then I go and say this is a very good number, 114.90. So I go on a 40-minute chart and I mark 114.90 here. And we had a beautiful trade here because of that. On then again, I have this number here, 111.65, right? And so that I mark here somewhere 111.65, 58, 111.58. And then I have this number here, 113.65, standing alone, right here, all the way in there, right? So 113.65 is right here. And this is the one gave you such a big trade in last week. Okay. So all of these numbers, this monthly high, this is monthly high, this is monthly high. I think this is also monthly high. And all of these highs, I took it from here and I marked it over there. This is 111.58. This is 111.78. I saw somewhere I have it. Sometime, oh, right here? No. It is 111.58 is right around here somewhere. This is 65. I think this is the one. No, this is 111.30. 111.58. Where I got it from? I think I got it and then I forgot to mark it. But think about 58 and 65, no big deal. This is 111.65. Okay, that's it. So I have these numbers, horizontal lines. Also, mark these highs and lows, big highs and lows of 40-minute chart as well. Like this one, this is 114.87. So you know that this is in regard of this monthly high number, 114.90. You got a nice trade there. Then you have 114.40 high, and monthly high is 114.42. This is also, I'm not finding it, 140.42 is somewhere, 114.90. Maybe this low here. This is 115. This low here. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, 140.42. So this, see, if you get the number and you don't write, then you get confused. So I done 114.42, right? Okay, I'm gonna make these fresh templates and send out to my subscribers. So Tim, hopefully you have it already, and if you don't have these numbers, just try to find these numbers and mark like that. 114.42. So I have this on 40-minute chart, and you can see this. So now last week, this is the high here we made on 329, March 29. So let's go and take a look at 20-minute charts, what happened there. And also I have mark all these lines on 20-minute charts. So starting from March 29, we will see what happened and if we had any opportunities to go short. Because the overall trend, you can see it is, we're dropping. Like I said, that on a monthly chart, right here, we just keep dropping, right? So you don't want to go against it unless we reach some place. I'll show you where it is going, where it is heading right now. Okay. But let's see on the 20-minute charts now. From this is 328. So you see 328 and 329. What happened? This line is 13. No, what was that number there? 113.65. Okay, this is the line. You can see 113.65, right? So clearly, when you have that, and then you see that price goes hit, drop, and then below the yellow line, right? And what you have here is that ranging here, and then we are below the wave. So obviously, when you go back again over there, this is 4/1, April 1st, right here. This is what's happening on April 1st. You want to just go back and see what's happened on that. This is 329, this is 29, this is 30, 4/1. So see this wobbling here, this is for April 1st. So it's clearly that we are already dropping here, and you can see on a 20-minute chart how clear it is, right? So from there, just like this one, start dropping a little bit and then drop more, start dropping a little bit and then drop more, maybe start dropping and drop more right here. And it did, right? So you start looking for your 20-minute entry right around here. And the number to target is 111.20, this low, and 110.65 monthly high. Below that, we have 108.97. I forgot to write here. This is 108.97, big number. Okay, 108.97, and then you have 108.21, also a big number. I don't know if they are monthly highs or not. I'm just forgot to do it ahead of time, so I'm doing it now. I remember. I'll show you where they are. Okay, 108.21. Okay, so these are the targets, and then 107.20. Where are they? Let's go take a look. It's clear. 108.21 is right here, and 108.97 is this big low here. So these are the numbers for target. First, 110.65, 108.97, and 108.21. And people are saying all kind of things that, why that happened, and this supposed to happen. Yeah, a year ago, I knew that, and I've been trading. I don't trade that this pair much, to be honest with you, but I've been trading pound yen and the other pairs, Aussie yen, um, and because of the yen strength, this is what happened. I'll show you yen index also, that why the yen strength is happening. Um, So on a 20-minute chart, we have, so now here on a 20-minute chart, you do the same thing and then start taking entries and your target, you know what the target is because the overall trend is down. So you can take any of these as long as you are below this white line. If the price is traveling below the white line, short entries are fine after the turn happens. The turn already happened. You can see on a 40-minute chart what's happening here, nice and clean. This is lower low. This is actually equal, but this is the high. So this is lower high, then this is lower low. Then we go and make a lower high exactly at the number, at the level 113.65. You saw that thing here on a monthly chart. So what I do, I give you a template, a monthly and weekly, and you cannot, you have all these numbers already in front of your eyes. You can just take a look, whatever pair you want to see, trade. You open that and you have everything, all the numbers. All you gotta do is take the relevant numbers wherever the PA is right now, few hundred pips up above, few hundred pips below. See where the price is going at when the daily open. After the daily open, just watch out. And basically, usually what I do is I bypass the Asian session. So see this white dotted line, this is daily open and this is closed. Next day open here, and then something like that. This is Sunday, probably small. So this is a whole day from here to here. Then the next day starts from here. Okay, so you know exactly what's happening. So the day opens up here. This is April 1st. Any of these short entries, be nice and clean. And then after that, every time this indicator goes all the way up and the price is below white line, you can take the entry in the direction. I just explained you how it is. So we are dropping. You know that we are going down, and you know the target is 110.65 and 108.97 and so on and so forth. Okay. So you just keep taking these entries as with the close or in between black and this yellow line. Or even if it is touching the yellow line, it's fine as long as this indicator goes all the way up and then start dropping. You get the setup. The setup is what? You have the retracement into towards the yellow line. Then you get a black candle and then a red candle. So blue, 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 black and red. Your setup is finished, and then this next red candle opens up. You short the damn thing. Okay. Similarly here, you could have short here. You could have short here. Then again, the day closes and you close the trade or whatever. The new day open up here, right? And the price dips and this and that, and then London and Frankie open is the key. Frankie and London, you can just go in there. Okay. So up here, down here, you see this 3 o'clock, and this is 4 o'clock, this is 5 o'clock, and right here, this is London open. This is London open, and this is just before that, like it's 5. So 10 o'clock usually London open. So here it is the one, and then you have a beautiful entry here later on, and then it goes down. This is the entry also. This is the entry also. Okay, and you just keep taking the entry as long as it is going in your direction. So you see how nicely, and also those levels. Sorry, I forgot to mention those levels. So first of all, we came down and we hit this number. Watch. First, this 1262. Where is this 1262? On a 40-minute chart. Also highs and lows. You get the numbers and mark there. I got this 1262 from where? This is not here. Or maybe it's all. It has to be somewhere here. 1262. I think that it was basically a 40-minute chart. This is 40-minute, yeah. Okay, so it's 13. One of these numbers, 1262, I guess. This is low. Well, yeah, this is 160. Yeah, I forgot to mark this 1263. This is 1263 right here. Okay, so I forgot to mark. Yeah, it's very important to mark all these numbers. These two are similar. These two are very similar. Okay, so 1263. Okay, here we go. All right. So now, if you mark that on 20-minute chart, you see this is 1262, 1263, right? Here, 1263. So you see we came down. We came at 1222. There's another number there, right? So just watch those numbers. You will find it. 1262. Actually, 112 or 22. Let me show that one as well quickly, and after that you can do it. Do the homework. Maybe this one. Yeah, 1222, right? 1222 is this. Here we go. 112.22. Okay, so you mark that on 20-minute chart. This is right here, 112.20. So we came straight down to 12.22. We went up, bounced, and we got held by 12.63, and then it started coming down, and then we bypassed easily. 1103 was another number, but then we came and hit this 110.65, nice and clean. So you can close the trade with all the pips that you made already, or hold on or move your SL with your choice. But then the day is over. Then the new day comes in. Then the new day starts from here, and then you see this number is holding. We are below what? 110.65. We are holding below 165. So if you go there and you see that we are already below 165, next is 108.97, and then next is 108.21. So how hard it is. See, 108.97, 108.21. You have marked it nice and clean. Look at the price. Came, bypassed this 108.97, straight came down to 108.21, even lower, then went up to test 108.97 and dropped. And then the next number in line is 107.20, which is right here. This small one here, this wick, 107.20, and then you have where we're going right now is this. But step by step, the way I just showed you. This is 106, 38% of this whole advance. It's 106.64, and this high is 105.45. So how hard it is to understand that the target is that. It's simple, kid, stuff. Okay, so that's what it is. But again, like I said, step by step. So we need to hold below 108.97 and then continue dropping 107.20 and then 105.43. God knows we can stop here or continue to the downside, or maybe 101 or parity. I don't know. But as long as the PAs keep dropping, let's go. Right. So this is how, and you can go back here and see that we broke this. We came below. And then we went up and then tested 108.97 and dropping. So now we are holding below 108.97. Then we are going below 108.21. So what's next to the bottom? 107.20 we just saw, right? So mark that. 107.20. Was it 107.20? Yeah, 107, but it's a small number. Basically, I'm thinking is that 106.64 or better 105.45. So I would say 105.45. Keep that here. Oops. I want to duplicate 105.45. Okay, this is the one. And 106, what is the 106.64? Okay, now this thing cannot get away from you at any cost. It's dropping. Well, the market is closed right now. Today is Friday. I'm making the video, right? So it went up, hit 108.97, hold nicely below it, came down, gives you this very good short setup. You could have easily shorted here, but on Friday, late Friday, I don't trade at all. Okay, and now it's going, and then Monday opens up, it will go inside. This, see, this yellow is coming below the black is below the white. That's all you need to know. Just like here, just like here, just like here. See, you went up there, it came below, went up, the entry. Exactly same thing is repeating here. We went up there, came below, entry, down. Okay, same thing, easy. Look at that. You look at yourself. Let me shrink it a little bit so you can see it easily. See, this same thing happened here. Went up, came down. This loop here, and then you have this loop here already. You draw the trend line, you understand it. You see? Okay. Now on this one, you see, same game over and over. Now, see, this up move is broken below, tested the trend line, the backside, and dropped. You know, the same thing here. Went up, broke below, tested the back line, dropped. Simple as that. Okay. So this is how you use my long-term chart, either monthly or weekly. You take those levels, draw horizontal lines on your 40-minute, and then take those lines and draw on 20-minute charts, as well as some of those highs and lows from 40-minute chart. Now you have clear picture on 20-minute charts what is happening. As long as you start dropping from here, you drop below the wave, and then game start here, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Every day, the timing is very important. All right, you don't want to be like 24-hour trading. The market doesn't work that way. You have volume comes in when the market opens, the session opens. You have 3 sessions: US session, a London session, Frankie and London, just 1 hour apart, and Asian session, right? So Asian is the slowest one. Then the strongest one is the London session. So I rather trade either London session or US session. Okay, so that's where the volume is, and in the peak time, you find your entry, you go in few hours, you make the trade. If you have some nice decent money, you take it and close the trade before the end of the day. After 3 o'clock, actually after 2-3 o'clock, the volume dies completely. Okay, usually volume dies when London close at 11 a.m. Eastern time, but then US session still have it, and then you have sometimes FOMC at 2 o'clock. That makes huge moves, and some other activity US session. So it's still okay. But for entries, I usually don't make entries after 12 or 1 o'clock Eastern time. Then the volume start dropping, and then everything slows down, and that's it. And then obviously you can only trade maybe 1 or 2 sessions, and you need at least 1 session to rest and do some other things. Okay, you cannot be trading 24 hour. Okay, this thing requires focus. So I hope you understand how it requires a little bit of work, but it's easy. And that work is done, by the way. If you subscribe, I give you the whole thing, this template. Okay, you can ask me, okay, give me a 40-minute USD yen templates with all the numbers. Okay, so all I have to do is save the template. I see. I go here, save template. Which one is okay? UJ 40-minute, and I will put the date. This April 8, 16. So I know that I saved this template this day, and it's there now. So I'll go here, take that template out, copy it, and then send it to you in the email. You'll take it and then you put it here. File, go open data folder, and then here you see template. Double click on that, and simply right click and paste it here. So, and then if you go here, you will have the template, right? So what you do is you go and according to my instructions, you open a 40-minute chart and apply that template, and boom, you will have everything here which you're seeing right now. Okay, all the lines, the numbers, and everything. So you can just carry it out, and then the 40-minute chart stays, and these lines are, these numbers are from monthly charts, so they are always good, always, always, always. It's not that this is only for this week or this month; they are always good. So what you do is just move them around. Next week start, the price goes, there. You move these lines, move these numbers. As long as we are messing around with these numbers. Okay, if you're going somewhere else, then it's a different story. Maybe towards parity, then you have to go down and then draw some more lines, take out from monthly chart, and then you draw these here. Okay, so bottom line is that it's easy, a little bit of work, but it's easy. And the work, like I said, you subscribe, then you have everything. You don't even have to do that. Just on a London session or Asian session, start watching what is happening, where the market sentiment is going. If it is going towards the downside, below the wave, below this red line, and then these are like guided line. If this thick black line is lower than this red line, and then all the others are below, just simply let it go and watch it, and then take your entries later from 20-minute charts from in US session after Frankie Open. Frankie opens at 2 o'clock a.m. and then London session opens at 3 o'clock. The volume comes in and then price starts moving. And usually the news starts coming in at, in that time, right? Sometimes you have Euro news starting from 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then 4:30 usually is like pound, 4:35 a.m. So, you watch out around those news time, and then those are the catalysts. The news move the market, the price. Technicals tells you from where you should start and where you need to go, the target. Okay. So I think this is it for now. If Tim, like I said, I especially made this video for you, and if you still don't understand, email me again. And you know what I'll do is I'll do a live webinar, and I'll make it like a question and answer. So what will happen is that I'll be there explaining, and you can ask me questions, whatever you don't understand. So in that way, we will clear all the doubts or all the things that you don't understand still. But I think this video will do the job. All right. So just watch it and let me know. And also for all the other people watching it, if you want to learn all this thing, just email me. Go on my website, not email me. Go on my website and subscribe, and then you can always email me after you subscribe. Ask me any questions. Why this yen is dropping? Let me just quickly show you why it is dropping. It's no okay. From here, see this? I said we're gonna drop down here, 54.73. Right? I have written this. This is January chart. This target, then 57.24 is this, and then 54.73. Right? Watch 40-minute chart to confirm. Just like I just told you, to confirm means each level one by one. Right? So what happened to this chart? Where we are now, you can see. So first time we came and we made 54.95. That's why yen was dropping. Yen index dropping means yen getting strong. So what's the big deal about it? It's supposed to happen. I knew it. I knew the index. I knew the USD yen is gonna drop, right? And I showed it to everybody and my subscribers. So there's nothing out of the blue happened just now. There's a lot of people I see is like, they are like, oh man, Abe did this and this. People are doing that. No, this is what happened here. In this market. Technicals, these charts, they tells you everything. So it keep dropping, and then look, it bounced from here and then went back to where? Exactly 57.24 again. Same number. Look at that. Test. This is the price breaks a number and then it goes back and tests it. So it went up and tested, test fail. And then after that, I think I didn't record the charts. Probably all these old charts. Okay, so let me quickly show you what happened and today what's happening here. index chart as well. No big deal. This is US index chart. This is weekly. This is monthly. So first we touched this here. We went back up to test this number again, 57.24, and then drop back down to this number again one more time to test, and then bouncing a little bit. And this is also 50% exactly. First time I think we didn't touch it, but this time we came and touched. Okay, 50% as well as this 54.73. Actually, what is this low we made? 54.79. That number 73, only 6 pips apart. Okay, this is how precise and exact these things move. All you gotta do is just learn how to pinpoint and understand what is going to happen, and then trade. Simple as that. So now we have upper side, we have 57.24. Bottom side we have 54.73. Let's say which way we go. We hit already 50%. So most likely we're gonna go up again, and probably 23% line, and that's usually happens. It is a calculation of a bad pattern as well. This is X, this is A, B is 50%. Then we go for C point around 23% line, and then come back for D point around this area. So those are, forget about that. It's a monthly chart. So, take one candle at a time, because one candle represents 1 month. Okay. So this is it for now. So this is what's happening in yen index. This is what's happening USD yen. This is how you use 40-minute and 20-minute chart with the help of my analysis. You get all the indexes like that. Index of this one, what's happening. All you gotta do is you open a chart, apply the index, you will have a chart. And then time to time I also make the before chart for the setup. So if there is a setup, like this one is a setup. Okay. So what's going to happen next, and then I guide you, and live webinar, explain everything, all my before charts, and all these indexes and the pairs. So what to expect next. Okay, so you can learn easily, and all my webinars are recorded and they are uploaded on my website, so you can learn from there on my past recording. A lot of them, hundreds of them out there. Okay, on my website, so you can learn from there, from those previous recordings as well. So this is it for now. That's a long video, but I had to explain how this thing works. Okay, so thanks for watching. Have a great day, and like I said, if you like it, go on my website and subscribe. Have a very, very wonderful weekend.